Well, good morning, everyone. We're continuing here with an hour of Juki. I'm Helen Keeney here with Bernadette Griffith, who's been sewing since she was 7 years old, a product expert, huge fan of Juki. If you've never heard of Juki, when you're in the apparel industry and you have people, hand sewing all your garments, they use a Juki. So they make it for the commercial market, but they have, for the first time, just launched here at HSN. Actually, Bernadette and I did the launch. They have machines for home use. These are dependable, quiet, unbelievable machines. This is a customer pick. There are 7 reviews on hsn.com. If you've got your computer next to you, please read the reviews of this machine. I only have 68 of these machines left. This is a special offer exclusively for us at HSN. We will probably sell these out in this presentation. They are an unbelievable machine. 5 of the 7 reviews are perfect 5 stars. So if you are a quilter, this is a must-have. We do have the extension table available. Everyone who does quilting really needs to get this extension table that you can add to your order. We can get the item number at the bottom of the screen. There it is right there, 143315. So it's a special purchase of $8.99. Now, maybe you've dreamed of having that machine that you sort of upgraded to, that computerized machine that can do pretty much anything. We're going to do it with free shipping and handling, lower than retail, extras that you can't get at retail, and only at HSN FlexPay. So $179.80. Mother's Day is coming up. Treat yourself to this for Mother's Day. This is a perfect Mother's Day gift for yourself. And if you're a quilter, right, Bernadette, this is going to blow your mind. Machine. Yeah, tell us about that.
The machine is really built for quilting. One of the things that Juki's known for is their quilting machines, and this one is no exception. The front panel is set up with quilt stitches and practical stitches, so you just kind of select them, but it also comes with, your patchwork foot, but you don't need it, because this machine, all you touch is number 2, and that is going to be your 1/4-inch seam right there.
So what you're doing, let's stay back a second. We're going to get it. We're getting a shot of this, so we want to stand away. So we want everybody to take a look at this. Now, if you're a quilter, this is so simple to use. Show us again. We're looking at this on camera, so we can just touch it. When we're a quilter, we're going to start. Show us the features.
Okay, when you're starting here, right, on this front panel, there's your 1/4-inch setting automatically on number 2, 1/4-inch seam. I use my standard foot, and I just sew away by lining it on the foot with this pattern. There's also the quilter's applique stitch, and then you have the quilter's blanket stitch for applique.
And I know it comes with everything. This also comes with a purl and piping foot, an applique foot, a smooth Teflon foot. It comes with an electronic workbook, which is, again, all these things are extras if you buy them out in retail. But this is just the best of the best. And I want everyone to kind of get a close-up look of this panel up here. Maybe you can step back for another second, and then Raphael can get a shot of this up here, because this is an idea of all the stitches. And what I love about the Juki machine is you just have a little bit of, it's a computerized machine, but it's all right here for you. When you get close and look at it, you can see, okay, I set it here, I set it there, and these are the stitches. They're all sort of sewn out there for you. A lot of computerized machines, they don't have that. And plain English, as I say. But Juki, when you pop this up, this is the top of the machine. You pop this up, you can see what your stitches are. You can do embroidery. See, so you just pop this up. Everything's in here. This is actually a lighter weight machine, too, for what this does. That is why Juki is number 1. Now, here's what's going on. We've already, remember, we only started out with 68. Now we have 67. Now we have 66. This machine will probably not last the rest of this half hour. I know it's like you're saying $8.99. I want you to even go on the internet right now and do a search of this machine. See what it comes with. See if you can get this at this price. We've got free shipping and handling and 5 FlexPay. This is a big special before Mother's Day. We can get this home to you in time for Mother's Day. Maybe this is like the gift from all the kids to mom. Maybe this is a gift to you, and you're going to take the machine you have and upgrade for yourself. This is the machine that you're going to be able to do things, everything from the automatic needle threader to the, free arm sewing, presser foot adjustment and height, snap-on presser feet, drop foot, flip of a lever. This is everything that every upgrade that you can imagine. Tell us about what you love about this machine, Bernadette.
What I love about this is it's very, very easy to use. Yes. But one of my favorite things, which may sound kind of silly, is this foot controller. If I have my hands on a quilt, or if I have my hands on a heavy project, I don't ever have to take my hands off. I have a knee bar, which is kind of floating around here somewhere, that goes right here, and I have my foot controller. This goes forward. Okay, pushing on the blue part goes forward.
Is this your knee bar?
There's my knee bar. And then rocking my heel on this back section cuts my threads. So my hands never have to leave it.
Can you believe that? I don't think of a machine that I... So here, show about how the knee bar works, because we've got it right here. But again, cutting your thread from the pedal, I mean, this is the easiest machine that you will ever use. It is phenomenal. And I do want to let you know that if you're a quilter, the extension table that we have, you know, we can get the item number for you again, or you can talk to your representative. It's on hsn.com. It is a must-have for quilters to add to your order. I just wanted to let you know that up front. So show us about how the knee bar works.
Okay, the knee bar is great, because all I have to do is, if I'm sewing along...
You're probably sitting down.
Yep, you're sitting down, and it's going to be, you know, right next to your leg. And when you're done sewing, you just bump the knee bar, and you can, you know, keep your hands on your heavy projects. Or, you know, in this case, if I had, you know, programmed the needle to be down, I just hit this and pivot. So I never have to worry about taking my hands off of something heavy.
Wow. I mean, and for quilting, that's, I mean, you know, that's a must-have. And I can't think of another machine that does that. And not just for quilting. Have you ever said, okay, I've got to, you know, I've got to do this, I've got to lift up, but if I let go of this, even if you've got that really super slip, okay, another machine just went. Now we have 65. I'm telling you, this is, you say, okay, well, wait a minute, that's not a lot of machines. Well, it's, not everybody is ready to upgrade. I'm talking to those of you who are ready to upgrade to the best of the best. Or if if you're just starting out to sew, this machine will take you, okay, another one just went. This machine will take you from zero to, you know, expert couture dressmaker, you know, with the embroidery and everything. But if you, I mean, I'm telling you, if you know someone who is a quilter and you give this to them as a gift for Mother's Day, you are going to see tears of joy, because this is really the best of the best. Okay, and another one just went. Now, I mean, I'm telling you, this is a great machine at this price, $179.90. You are getting all the extras. You are getting, of course, you're getting, you know, the seam ripper, the twin needle, the foot controller with the power cord. You're getting, you know, all of this. You also get a hard shell cover with storage pockets. You know, you're getting everything that everybody else gets, but only here at HSN are you getting the added value. You're getting the electronic workbook, the purl and piping foot, the applique foot, the smooth Teflon foot, and you're also getting it less than retail. The retail price is over $1,000, $1,069.86. Okay, so we not only took $170 off the retail price, we took money off the retail price, we added more items to it that would, you know, bring the price up even higher, and then we're going to send it to you for free shipping and handling, and 5 flex pay. And we're going to mail it to you right away. If you don't love it, 30-day money-back guarantee. But I guarantee the first time you put that quilting project in, the first time you start to get going, you're going to say, this is the easiest machine I've ever used. Sometimes computerized machines, they get complicated. This one, the top flips up. You see the little pictures. Push the button. There you go. We have something on the table here where we can even go through and show all the different stitches that it has. So I don't know, Raphael, if it has an overhead shot. I mean, there's so many. I can even move this. You take a look at, it's the green right here. I mean, look at every single one of these are stitches you can do with this. How many stitches does this one have total?
456.
456. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, just kind of taking a look at them. I mean, you can come down. Maybe Bernadette, as the camera goes, maybe you can take us through some of the stitches.
There
you can look at the monitor and see where we are.
I'm just trying to move everything. You have alphabets.
Yeah, at the very end, alphabets.
You have electronic buttonholes, which are exclusive to Juki, and this comes out of Juki's industrial history. These are perfect buttonholes. You have eyelets and bar tacks and arrow tacks. You can do twin needle sewing. And then you've got all of your satin stitching.
You know what, why don't you stand over here, and then I'm going to hold it so everyone at home can see. I want everyone to see this. Now, I want you to take a look at this eyelet, because you probably have a buttonholer with your thing, but do you have it that'll do the eyelets? I mean, this is electronic buttonhole, and then there you can see, I'm going to hold it like this, where you can see the alphabet. I mean, look at that. So for embroidery, you can make them bigger and smaller. The alphabet is included. And then tell us with the two different colors here.
What I do is I put twin needle in the machine, and I hit the twin needle setting. And what I like about this is on my satin stitching, it just kind of blends them together.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, you're right, blend together or separating them. And then, you know, look at this. It almost looks like a Greek key. I mean, this just goes on and on and on. I mean, we've got all of them down here, and you can just, I mean, it's incredible. These are so beautiful and decorative.
Right, these are the decorative stitches, and then you have crazy quilt stitches, which are kind of down in here somewhere.
Okay.
So you've got crazy quilt stitches, you've got heirloom stitches.
Heirloom stitches, yep. And I've seen this. I mean, again, you're recognizing some of these stitches with quilts that maybe you've seen, and then you said, oh, I wish I could do that, but my machine can't do that. But it really is phenomenal. And we're trying to get shots of this, so we want to show you all the different ones that we have here. It really is a phenomenal machine. Go ahead.
Okay, so then you've got cross stitches, which are kind of fun. You can combine these. And then you've got, you know, more decorative stitches. And then
your arm, you just move that so people at home can see. Okay.
And then you have your crazy quilt stitches as you kind of go along. So here you're going to start recognizing some of the little floral things. This is one of my favorite stitches, the little circles.
We can show everybody at home that, yeah.
And then, of course, here comes the crazy quilt stitches. And we also have what's called a sashiko or sashiko, I guess I always mispronounce that, or handle quilt stitch on the machine. And that is going to be down this direction.
Yeah, I mean...
And have to find it. Too many stitches. Oh, there it is, right here. And you can see what it does is it actually looks like it's hand quilted. It's going to be right here.
Yeah, we're going to come in with a handheld camera because we want everyone at home to see this. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that. That is gorgeous. Thank you, guys. Look at that. Now, go ahead, Bernadette. We've got a shot right on that so you can talk about them.
And this is, you know, this is what's nice is it does very, very good stitching, even at high speeds. But this is one of my favorite stitches because the way our machine does it is very unique. You can see it looks like it's hand quilted.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. And you can do freehand stippling and that sort of thing, too, right?
You can do freehand stippling, and then the machine also has a machine stipple stitch, so you can look like you did the freehand stitching without actually doing it.
And we do have, you know, some of the projects here that we're showing you. And, you know, I mean, what you're doing right now is, you know, you're looking at something like this. You're looking at, you know, crystals. And, I mean, just as far as your imagination can go, Juki is a machine, again, like, let's say you have, like, a couture gown business. You're in a high-end, and you want to do some, you know, the ruffling. You want to do some of these things that you're like, okay, you know, I can do pretty simple things. You can do all of this on this machine. This one is not something that where you need to have like be an expert sewer either. It's just a push of a button because this is a computerized sewing machine. And Juki, you know, again, this has a 2-year and a 5-year warranty on the parts. It's only 21 pounds, so you can kind of take it around where you want to go. Here at HSN, and those of you who have heard of Juki are already amazed at the price that we're doing here. We're taking $170 off of the retail price. So if you're thinking of getting this machine at retail, think of getting it here at HSN. You don't even have to go to the store. We're going to mail it to you. We're going to pay for the shipping. Get it on FlexPay. 5 FlexPay of $179.80. Try it out for a month. Everything has a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're going to love it. Read the reviews on hsn.com. Customer pick. 5 reviews are perfect 5 stars. There's 7 reviews, and the other 2 reviews are 4 stars. They're not like I mean, they're all great reviews. There's not one bad review on this. It's a phenomenal machine.
But you can see even, you know, I went from cotton with the beads to leather. And the machine just fed the leather without any special foot.
Very, very cool stitching. And again, we do have extra feet that come with this. It's an extra value package. And 5 FlexPay, a customer pick. And if you're getting this machine, we would love to talk to you. Are you getting this for yourself for Mother's Day as a treat? Are you giving it to that special person in your life that is a quilter? Who are you getting it for? Stay on the line or call us. If you own this machine, if you're someone that bought it when we first launched it, and again, Bernadette and I did the launch of this, please give us a call and tell us why you love this machine. This machine is, I mean, the customers that wrote in about this machine, the reviews are they're raves. They're absolute rave reviews. So, again, we have very few of these. We started out with 68 machines. That's all we had at the beginning of this. We're only going to be talking about this for 30 minutes. If you have any questions about the machine, Bernadette is an expert on this machine. You can even call in or you can do the live chat. You can live chat us with your app on your smartphone when you download the HSN app and ask any questions. We can answer it live on TV. Now, what stitching are you doing right now?
I'm doing a little decorative stitch on this now, but what I'm going to do next is I can actually combine some of my decorative stitches, which are fun, so I can make a pattern. It's simple as, you know, pushing a little button.
Yeah.
Okay, and then saying, okay, you know, I want the decorative stitches, and then just picking which stitch I want. Like maybe I want stitch 12, and then maybe I want to do the little, you know, heart number 17. And you can see everything on the screen as I program it in.
Right.
So from here, I just say, okay, I want to stitch it continuously, or, you know, I can add letters. I can put, I love Juki, I love HSN, you know, I love you know, buy me a new sewing machine, right?
Oh my goodness. We have under 60 machines left. So if you want this machine, and I know you're looking at the screen, you're saying $899, I have a sewing machine. This machine, you could start your own business.
Yeah.
You really could.
It's
this is
very, very
industrial grade. You could start your own business for, you know, embroidery. So you could start your own business for doing, you know, work on beautiful handmade children's clothes. Maybe you do that for your grandchildren as a hobby. You could really go as far as you want to go with this machine. And you're alternating the decorative stitches. Look at that close up. Look at the pretty hearts. That is gorgeous.
I can combine up to I can combine up to 70 different patterns. So I literally could write, you know, a poem if I wanted to. And then I can save it. If I make a pattern that I really, really like, I can save it into the memory. All I have to do is touch this little folder.
Right.
And it's gonna, you know, there's one of the ones I did, I think, the last time I was here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you just save it, and maybe you took a long time spelling out your grandchild's name. You can save it, and anything you make, you can touch it. Or handmade by grandma. Maybe you want to write that out. You just touch a button, and it'll sew it on any garment. Or maybe you want to do a bunch of little tags and then sew them into the clothes that you do. That's how you do it with this machine. And again, $179.80 a month for 5 months. Free shipping and handling. This machine is yours. This is $170 less than retail. Plus, here at HSN, we also give you extras that you don't get anywhere else. And if you are a quilter, I do recommend that you add the extension table to your order, because it really is a must-have for quilters, because it has a ruler right on it. We have the table right here. We'll show it to you. But again, this is a customer pick. I really want you to read the reviews. This is a quiet machine. It is a dependable machine. It has all the extras, over 400 stitches, decorative, but it's not even just that, because you can mix and match them too, right?
Right. It's almost unlimited stitch function, because you have 456 stitches, and then you can alter these or combine them and make, you know, unique patterns. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just pick decorative stitch. What's nice is I can also stitch these one time. It's called a one-point design, or I can tell it to continuously stitch.
Wow. No, are you doing a different decorative stitch now?
Mm-hmm. And, you know, you can hear the sound of the machine. One of the reasons that the machine is so smooth and quiet and we can talk is because of the industrial engineering that goes into it. But one of the reasons it feeds as well as it does is it has box feed, true industrial box feed. So the feed dogs never actually leave my fabric. You know, it just kind of feeds nice and even and smooth, to the point where I could even take like this and feed it through the leather.
Okay, can I just say that this is one of the quietest machines I've ever heard? And you know, I've got my hands on the table, and it's doing really decorative stitches. This table isn't moving. It's so smooth. The engineering of this. I mean, Juki is a brand. It's a Japanese brand. And it really, I mean, with the engineering and all the expert knowledge and the technology, they make machines for the industrial market, for commercial grade. This is a commercial grade machine, a computerized machine that you could use. And you know what? When she stopped sewing, my voice did not have to go up or down everything. It's such a quiet machine. All right, we have about 13 minutes left. We do not have a lot of these machines. We have almost enough people buying these machines than we have available. There's so few machines because this is a special. We're doing just 2 machines in this show. We don't do Juki shows a lot. We only get a few of them in, and I think the reason why we got the big special on this, $170 off of retail, is maybe a lot of you in this country aren't familiar with Juki, so they give HSN, you know, okay, we'll give you 70 machines. We'll give it to you at this amazing price. We'll give you all the extras, just to have you watching me at home and you hear about Juki. Maybe you don't buy the machine during this show, and then you go in a store maybe 6 months later and you say, you know what, that's the Juki that she was talking about, and you know about it. I'm just giving you a little bit of inside of how we get these machines at this low price, but why we only have so few, and you're only going to see 1 or 2 shows a year with Juki. If you want a Juki machine, if you've been dreaming of one, if you really, if you're a quilter, if you know about these machines, you already have jumped on the phone to get this, This is free shipping and handling, $170 less than retail. We also include the extra feet, the purl and piping foot, the applique foot, the smooth Teflon foot, the electronic workbook, which is extra to get that. We're giving you all of these extras, plus everything that this comes with. I mean, it comes with an overcasting foot, a blind hem foot, electronic auto buttonhole foot, a manual buttonhole foot, a zipper foot, a patchwork foot. It comes with a walking even foot. It comes with a quilt free motion foot, a quilt guide bar. It comes with 4 bobbins. You know, you get the, of course, the large spool cap, the medium spool cap, the small smooth cap. You get the knee lift lever bar. I mean, who has the knee lift lever bar? That is something that Juki came up with and that you're getting in this machine. You can do hands-free sewing, and also you've got the thing on the pedal where it cuts the thread, right?
Yep. Yeah, and you can also program in a trim. So, in this case, like I'm showing you, I'm on very, very thin ribbon, and you can see it's stitching just flawlessly on this.
And it's doing decorative stitching on ribbon.
But I can program a trim in. I just push this little button, program in a trim. Okay? And while I'm sewing along, it's just going to sew along, and when I'm done and I want it to end, I touch the button here, and it trims my threads.
Unbelievable. I want you to tell people at home a little bit about the buttonholer, which is electronic, a buttonhole foot. A lot of people don't know what electronic buttonhole foot is, and maybe you're doing something with 5 decorative buttonholes. I mean, this is incredible what this one can do.
Right. This foot it's just very precise. It's going to be a snap-on foot, so it behaves like a snap-on foot. There you go. But then it plugs in. So it's plugging into the side of the machine, and this is going to be now computer controlled. Then you're going to take your button and put it into, the little space back here, right?
Yeah, so it knows exactly how big to make the buttonhole.
Right, it's going to sense it. There's no lever to pull down. I don't have to worry about, did I put the lever in the right spot or didn't I put the lever in the right spot? We have an underplate system, which keeps, like seams off of the feed dogs, makes it easier. You can remove it if you don't need it, but one of the things I like about the buttonholes are, let me get out of this menu. First off, the whole machine is very easy to see. You can see they are very easy to use. Here's my menu. I just arrow over to the buttonholes. Here's my buttonholes. There are 16 professional buttonholes, including for denim. And I just select which buttonhole I want, and we'll go ahead and we'll do one of the keyhole buttonholes. From there, all I have to do is, okay, my trimmer's on. I just start sewing.
And now, when you're just touching your presser foot there, and that's it. And it just makes the buttonhole exactly the right size.
Right. And yeah, except my bobbin thread's out. Sorry.
No, and you do need bobbin thread, by the way, if you want to make a buttonhole. But it's just a push of the button, and then you plug it into the machine. Well, now we can see how easy it is to change the bottom. Now, what about threading this machine?
Threading is very, very easy, even from the bobbin. All the way from winding the bobbin is very easy. You can see on the top of the machine, I don't know if they can see or not. Right. Okay.
Okay, I have 50 machines left, by the way, at this price, and they're gone. That's all that we have at this special price. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, here's my threading path. I bring it over here. I don't even have to put the thread through the hole in the bobbin like you do with most machines. I just put the bobbin on, wind it, click it off, and flip a lever. And if I need to wind a bobbin when I'm sewing, it has an independent bobbin system, so I can be winding while I sew as well. Threading the machine is very, very simple. You just follow the thread path.
Okay.
And we have an automatic needle threader. It's one of the most accurate needle threaders out there.
That's it.
That's it.
She just threaded the needle, everyone. Those of you like myself that have reading glasses, and the reading glasses still may not be quite enough to see and do that, with a push of the lever, it automatically threads. That is a true automatic threader. It's interesting how many more people came on the line when they saw that automatic threader, because you know what? I have reading glasses. I can't see. Even with my reading glasses, sewing machine that I have home, with my glasses, trying to look under it, bring the flashlight over, I can't do it. With this machine, That's it, you threaded the needle. It is unbelievably easy to use. This will last you a lifetime. We have 8 minutes left, $170 off of retail. This is the best machine you will ever get. I love Juki because they're so reliable. If something gets stuck in a machine, everything, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Juki is a machine that is like a no-brainer. It will always be there for you. They are known as incredibly dependable, quiet, and I'm going to be quiet. We're going to be silent. I want you to hear how quiet this machine is. That is the electronic buttonholer. She put the button right in here, right in the back. It automatically feels the size of the button, makes the buttonhole to match. And now it's stopping, it's doing the ends, and that's it.
Yep, and then the next time I move.
And by the way, it does help to have a bobbin.
Yeah,
bobbin thread will help. Okay, you all know that already.
So now, I'll start a second button. It's going to make the exact
Okay, now we have
size.
we're in the 40s with how many we have left. And I know this is a considered purchase. I know that $899, maybe you woke up this morning, you're getting your cup of coffee, you're going to work. Maybe you weren't thinking of spending $899 on a new sewing machine. What we do here at HSN is a couple of times a year, we get a couple of machines in from Juki. I started out with 68 machines. I have about 45 left. If you want to get this machine, it's $170 off of retail. We have extras that you don't get in retail, plus we're doing free shipping. We're going to send it to you at our expense. And here's the other thing that only at HSN, you can't get this anywhere else with Juki, flex pay. So you don't have to pay the $899 up front. It's $179.80, $179.80, $179.80, 5 flex pay. We broke it up. I even talked to the planner, talked to the buyer. We could have done 2 flex pay or 3, 5 flex pay. That's making it as affordable as possible. This is a machine, honestly, you can start your own business. You can get, baseball cap. You can just do embroidery on baseball caps, the little shirts. You can do name tags. You can do, made by grandma, handmade by Helen. You can just program that in, save it, and just run off a bunch of labels and then sew them in everything. I mean, it is a machine that will take you from zero to couture. It really will. There's nothing this machine can't do. It is smooth and incredible. I love the electronic buttonhole foot. However, if you like to do your buttonholes manually, you can do it as well.
Right.
This is the only airing of today because we have so few of them. We've only got 5 minutes left, ladies. Ladies and guys, if you want to get this for yourself, a lot of men sew. If you're getting this, maybe you work for a theater company and you're the seamstress for the theater company and you would like to do the costumes for the local opera or something. I mean, this is the machine for you. This is the best investment you'll ever make. But maybe you're a home quilter and it's just getting harder and harder to thread that needle. And you want to thread a needle by just pushing a lever down. I mean, no matter what the reason it is you are buying this machine today, this is something where you say, you know what, that's the best machine I've ever bought. That's the best purchase I've ever made. Don't you agree?
Oh, definitely. Well, we have some exclusive features too. One on the buttonhole is that I can adjust that cutting width here. So
I'm going to hold this up really. Go ahead.
It is literally couture. Like if you have wool, you have to adjust the buttonhole. So our machine does that just like a commercial machine. And it
adjusts the buttonhole, and you can widen it.
I can widen that cutting width. The other thing I can do is I'm doing a little blanket stitch, okay?
Okay.
And it's, sewing from the center. Well, when you're trying to align applique, sometimes it's easier to know exactly where that's going to stitch from. So I have this little option. I can, touch the program button. And it's going to let me pick this stitch up and move it. I can move it to the right, or to the left, or to the center, and just say, okay, now what's going to happen is I now can use my presser foot and this line on here to line up applique, and that's exclusive to Juki. I can do this with decorative stitches as well, so I can make like perfect borders.
And again, this isn't a feature like, oh, this machine has it and another machine has it. Only Juki has these features. This machine is owned by a company that has exclusive features. So it's not like these are features that you see in a lot of different machines and you're picking. This is only for Juki. Don't forget, we're including all the special foot, patchwork foot, zipper foot, electronic auto buttonhole foot that we just demonstrated, overcasting foot, of course the standard sewing foot, blind hem foot, of course, also a manual buttonhole for those of you who want to do it manually. You can do it. Walking even feed foot, guilt-free quilt, the free motion foot with the quilt guide bar, the bobbins, the spool cap. You can do the twin needle stitches, which is so cool. This is going to go. This is not going to last the day. This is the only airing. We're only doing one more. We have about 40 machines left. Free shipping, 5 flex pay. Now, what I recommend is if you're on the fence about this, get it home. You're risking nothing because it's free shipping. 1 flex pay your first month. I mean, of course, you'll get that back if you send it back. Get it home. Try it out. Play with it. Get out the electronic workbook, but that's extra everywhere else, free for you at HSN. We're including it with it. Play with it. Have a little fun with it. Try a few projects. Think about, you know what, maybe I'm retired. I was thinking, I do clothes for my grandchildren. I'd like to do some clothes and maybe go to the local craft fair and sew, and sell them. But that'd be a fun little hobby to do. This is the machine. Okay, then it's tax deductible. It's my business. That's all I'm saying. I mean, maybe you've been playing around with that idea in your head. Try it. It's HSN. We're sending it to you free shipping and handling. It doesn't work out for you. You can send it back. No problem. But if you don't get it now, we only have about 30 of these machines left. Once this is sold out, you will never, that's it. We're doing a special promotion here. You can see, it even says on your screen there, it is a special price. Special price means special limited quantity and a special machine. We're not going to get this back. You're not going to see it again. This is it. I mean, with everybody online, this machine will sell out probably before HSN Today is over with. This is only one airing today. We're not going to air it again. We have about a minute left. You're not going to see it again. No other presentation today. And Bernadette, if you had to give everybody, 1 or 2 main reasons to get this machine and upgrade, what would you, personally as an expert?
Personally, it's truly one of the most user-friendly machines to learn, which, if you get a new machine, sometimes they're so complicated, it's like, basically, a lifetime learning to use it. This one, you're going to learn something new every day, but you're going to look at this and say, oh, I can pick this stitch, and oh, I can do this. And, and you probably will not open the manual at all.
Right, exactly. And you know what? I would love one more close-up up here of this, and we'll stand out of the way for a second, and one more close-up of this, because when you open this up, and you take a look here, and you look at the stitches, this is how simple it is. You can say, I want this one. It's all laid out for you so simply, and what Bernadette said is true. I know that I've played with this machine. I didn't even open that. You didn't even crack that manual because they're right here. Oh, it's this number, this number.